We are so close to getting what for most of us will be the most important vaccine of our lifetime. The only thing that would complicate things right now is if some unthinking politician were to inject politics into something we should all be able to celebrate.
So we're going to have a vaccine very soon, maybe even before a very special date. You know what date I'm talking about?
Oh boy. Just in case you don't know the date that he was talking about, it's November 3rd, Election Day. And there is no question that if people were getting a COVID-19 vaccine before Election Day, it would help Donald Trump's re-election chances. Which is exactly why he shouldn't be saying anything about a date. For one thing, it puts the pharmaceutical companies working on the vaccines in a horrible position because it makes it look like they have a political agenda.
I think the vaccines are going to be announced very soon, and I think you're going to see great companies announcing these vaccines. I spoke with Pfizer today. I speak with the different companies, Johnson & Johnson, as you know, doing really well, Moderna.
That statement put the CEOs of the pharmaceutical companies in a difficult position in the middle of a very contentious presidential election. And that's why the CEOs of Pfizer, Johnson & Johnson, Moderna, and 6 other pharmaceutical companies working on vaccines released a joint statement saying they are going to follow every protocol and that any vaccine they release will be safe. The fact that they had to release such a statement is ridiculous. Of course they're going to follow all protocols. Of course they're not going to release a vaccine until it's safe, because they would look horrible if they did otherwise. They have to publish all of their research for peer review. It would be obvious if they skipped any steps. The president put the companies in an uncomfortable position where they had to swear to the obvious. And now any good news they release will automatically be suspect through the lens of politics, something the Democratic presidential nominee Joe Biden pounced on.
One of the problems is the way he's playing with politics is he said so many things that aren't true. I'm worried if we do have a really good vaccine, people are going to be reluctant to take it.
But then Biden undercut his own political attack by confirming that as soon as a vaccine is available, he'll be the first one in line.
If I could get a vaccine tomorrow, I'd do it. If it cost me the election, I'd do it. We need a vaccine. We need it now.
We should all be allowed to be excited about the potential for a vaccine sooner rather than later without being hindered by politics. And there are several vaccines that are close. They're in phase 3, which is the final stage before they submit their research for approval for general use. The closest to being finished is the Oxford study. They are in partnership with AstraZeneca. The date shouldn't be a surprise. The Oxford-AstraZeneca people have been saying for months that if everything goes well, they may have a vaccine ready for use in America by mid-October. And it appears everything is going well. And here is where the president deserves a lot of credit. Hundreds of millions of doses of the Oxford-AstraZeneca vaccine and many other vaccines that are in phase 3 are being mass-produced. CDC Director Robert Redfield has sent a letter to the nation's governors telling them that they should have a full-scale operational plan in place by November 1st to get a vaccine to their citizens. He also admits there's a lot of political noise going on, but he's dealing only with reality.
We're preparing earnestly for what I anticipate will be reality, is that there'll be one or more vaccines available for us in November, December, and we have to figure out how to make sure they're distributed in a fair and equitable way across the country.
The point is, don't let politicians or the media allow you to question what is real. The fact that we could have a COVID-19 vaccine ready by October for distribution by November is an honest-to-God medical miracle of modern history, something we should all celebrate. Don't let politics dampen your enthusiasm of what is possible. We need a vaccine distributed as quickly as it can be proven it is safe and effective. Look, no one should hope that a vaccine is administered before it's proven to be ready, just like no one should hope that a vaccine isn't administered the moment it is ready. Either scenario costs thousands of lives. And haven't we lost enough already? I'm Larry Menti. We'll talk again soon.